I'm back on the Husqvarna. What had the there it is, a blade brake clutch problem. I'm getting on quite well with it actually. I've stripped this engine down because I think I mentioned before in the last video I needed the stop part. So I don't only need that, I need the recoil and carroll as well for it, because this got the cutout bit on the side for it. But I'm sort of getting it on out here. It's a bit windy, so I hope you can hear me okay. If you come around here, I've got it on, but if you can see, that is the one that come off the Husqvarna there, and this is the one that come off the other mower. The cutouts are different. It's, you can probably just see it's deeper, so this one I'm going to have to go the one off the other engine. But before I put all that on, what I'm going to do is put new recoil rope in it. Might as well do it because it's not very good, and to be honest the old one wasn't that good either, so while it's off I do that. Then I'll better get it back together. The wires, the cable's on. I've attached a piece up there for it to connect to. My welding isn't great, I'll tidy that up later. And then I've got to connect that to there. And then the last thing is I've got the stop at the moment is actually from the other lever still. So what I'm going to do, if you can just see there, that wire, I've got to take the wire off from there and run it to there. So the stop is on the lever rather than on the cable, the throttle cable. So yeah, I'm getting on with it quite well. It does run well. I did clean the carb out, and it only started and stopped, started and stopped. So what I had to do in the end is put a new carb on. I've got a cheap Chinese carb, I put it on, it runs great now. So I'm nearly there with this one. I've managed to do the conversion at very little cost really, apart from the carb actually, and that's nothing to do with the conversion. So that's one way of sort of getting around it, rather than an expensive repair if you're not worried about having a blade brake clutch. So I'll show you a little bit further with this project. So I've had a busy day in the shed today. I've got everything back in now. I've done this one, apart from I've got to cut the end of that off and weld up that hole so the handle stays sort of tight. So the last bit I had, because that had part of the blade brake thing on the side, part of a lever, so that is all gone now. I've welded that on, and also it's got like the stop bit to stop the handle going too far forward. It works fine. You can see there the cable. So I've tried it, and everything's good on that now, so it's just basically finishing off on that one. I shall take that off. I've got a bit of Kubota orange, so I'll paint that up and just like cut the bolts off and things like that, just to sort of finish it off. And I have just, when I pulled it, there was a rattle on the front. I forgot I didn't tighten the two bolts up properly on the front of the cowl, so I'll do that. So a few finishing bits, but I've done that. It took me quite a long time to do that conversion, but it is there now. So this one here, I just sharpened the blade today, and it's got the sharpened blade on. The oil's been done. All I've got to do now is the air filter and a plug. So that is done. Then it'll be on to the heater. I've got the new gearbox, so I shall be putting new gearboxes on that. And I've actually got some videos of that before I decided to go that route anyway. So I'll see what I can sort of pick out them videos, because at that stage I wasn't going to go with a new gearbox. I thought it was going to be okay how it was, but it's not. So I've got that. It looks rough. It looks a bit rough, but I thought I'd bite the bullet, and even if I end up keeping it, I'll just see what happens. I haven't got a box for that, but let's see what happens. Yeah, there's something I couldn't understand when I was working on this one. I thought the wind was rattling something or moving the grass bag or something on it, but then I noticed the cat was around a few minutes before. Then I heard scratching. Somehow he managed to get into the grass bag, and I don't remember tipping the mower up or anything, so I haven't got a clue how he got in there. There was a stage, I think, I just lifted up the front of the mower, so he must have nipped under then, but he was actually in the grass bag, and it isn't like a normal type grass bag. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got like the chute there on the front, and you have to undo the bag at the back to empty the stuff. So I don't know how he got in. I don't know how he got in there. And then I heard him sort of meowing, and then I realised he was in the bag. So yeah, I'm not sure how he got in there, but he must have nipped it under when I lifted the front or something. But anyway, it was quite funny to see him in there. He come out covered in grass. But anyway, this is the end of this shed chat. I'm still messy, and it got a lot of mess in here, but I am getting through them. I've got quite a lot sorted today, so yeah, I'm going to turn the lights off now, and I've got some other stuff to do. I've got to take my tractor bits up my dad, so to store them up there, ready for him to go back onto that. So there's plenty going on here. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be along with plenty more videos soon.